Hey you guys, and welcome to my kitchen, Midnight Munchies and more. I am your chef, Charisse, and today we are going to jump on that bandwagon and make animal style fries from it's like In-N-Out burger style fries that I've seen be a trend on the YouTubes and so on and so forth. And a lot of mukbangers are doing it, and I was like, you know what, let's just veganize that shit. You feel me? You feel me? So before we get started, I also wanted to say, whoop! I have an e-cookbook on Etsy that you can buy with all of my secret recipes from my vegan bakery. There are a lot of gluten-free ones in there as well. You can also help support my channel by donating via PayPal, Midnight Munchies and more at yahoo.com. I have to think about that for a second. Link will be down below. So help me out, because I help you out, girl. Don't I help you out? I help you out as well. This is a symbiotic relationship. Let's get into this right now. I diced my onion really small because A, that's going to take less time caramelizing, but also, I don't know, I feel like that's what they do at the restaurant. Like, they're really tiny pieces and oh my God, they melt in your mouth. So you can certainly use a white onion, but you know your girl, I love the purple onions or red. Don't come at me. So we're going to put this just like we do every other time with every other caramelized onion that we make. We're going to pop it on the stove. There's a little EVOO in here, extra virgin olive oil. We're going to let this go on a low, medium heat and, caramelize, there's caramelizing, a little caramelized action. So now I'm going to make this secret sauce that goes on top. And, okay, I'm just going to be straight up. It's essentially Thousand Island dressing, like the special sauce on Big Macs and stuff. It's Thousand Island dressing. The animal style sauce is just Thousand Island dressing, but I'll go ahead and make it homemade. Even though the Just brand has a Thousand Island that's vegan, you can totally use that when they come back, which you know. Girl, don't even get me started. If you watch my vegan mayo video, which is actually, this is a vegan mayo that we made yesterday, but the video was yesterday, but since then I made another batch. And normally I do the vegetable oil, but I ran out of vegetable oil, and so I used the olive oil, which is why it's more yellowy in color. And so it has a little bit different flavor, but it's still delicious and it's still thick and nice and creamy. So we have half a cup of that, and then we're going to add half a cup of ketchup because we just make it Thousand Island dressing. I don't know why people out here trying to be fancy, they're on to something. And then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish. So we're going to put that in there. And I remember, it's so funny that this is a thing, because I remember when I was younger and we would go out to eat, my mom would always order Thousand Island dressing with her french fries. And I used to think she was crazy, but apparently that's a bitch that was onto something. And then we're going to add half teaspoon of Dijon mustard. If you don't have Dijon, you can certainly do yellow mustard, but I would add a little bit more than I am in the Dijon. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. You can certainly use apple cider vinegar, totally fine. Put that in there. And then I'm going to add half a teaspoon of sugar. And then I'm also going to add some salt and pepper to taste, but I went ahead and measured them out. It's about 1/4 teaspoon, half a teaspoon of salt and pepper, like you do you know what I mean? Actually, I'm going to hand this off, and I'm going to pull out my whisk. And I'm making this now while our onions are doing its thing, because I want this to hang out in the fridge and really marinate, get all those flavors married together. Are you kidding me? This Thousand Island dressing. Okay, sorry. I can't get over that everybody's like, oh my God, it's so crazy. It's special In-N-Out sauce. And I'm like, you mean Thousand Island dressing? So I'm gonna put this in the fridge and we'll be right back. I'm just using store-bought from Walmart frozen fries that I baked in the oven already. I've seen a lot of mukbangers use McDonald's fries or Burger King fries or some sort of fast food fries to use as their base, and you could totally do that, but I'm pretty sure the McDonald's fries in the US are not vegan. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. But so what we're going to do is we're going to add some American cheese. Now, I am using vegan American cheese, obvi. Follow your heart. All y'all were out here Charisse, you need to try Follow Your Heart's American cheese. I could not find it. Finally found it, but in these little snack sizes. So I got 2 of them and tried to cut them smaller. Okay. So what we're going to do is I have my oven preheated to 500 degrees, and we are, honestly, this is an oven safe dish. You guys, don't put whatever you want in the oven. Make sure it's oven safe. So we're going to put these guys on here, and we're going to put it in the oven for just a couple minutes, just to melt a cheese. Now that our cheese is nice and melty tits, we're going to add the sauce. So I've seen a lot of the mukbangers with the animal fries do the onions first and then the sauce, but like, girl, you know I gotta take a picture for my thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? But I tasted this sauce already, and it is so fucking good. And now we're gonna add our caramelized onions. Look at how small this gigantic onion turned into, right? Oh my God. So just like, you know, plop. Ooh, hot. Ooh. You guys, look at that, look at that melted cheese. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So I'm going to get into this. Oh, I already stuck my fork in. Hey, stick a fork in me. I'm done. All right, let me get that cheese. Let me get that onion. Let me get that sauce. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mmm. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. So that's amazing, first and foremost. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I've never been to In-N-Out Burger. So I'm going to introduce Greg. If you haven't seen him before, my fiance Greg actually has been to In-N-Out Burger. So I'm going to hand you this bite.
Okay, let's give this a
try. And
try.
I want to see your thoughts.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Give me that fork back, girl.
Yeah, you eat. Okay. So,
oh my God.
I spent a week in California 6 years ago, and I've been craving this ever since.
Oh my God.
And that is exactly my experience.
Oh my God.
So if you're a fan of In-N-Out Burger, if you were a fan of In-N-Out Burger before you went vegan, you've got to make this. And if you make this, please send us pictures. Because we'd love to see when you make Cherise's recipes. Because
on my social media, link below.
Because she out here.
I'm out here.
Also, this is a veganized version of a restaurant recipe. Please let us know anything else you want to veganize. In
the comments below. Hit that like button. Let me know.
And where can they find the written recipe at?
Oh, midnightmunchiesandmore.com. Sorry, I'm just out here eating.
And make sure you subscribe.
I did it opposite.
We got to work on our synchronization.
Synchronize like how I synchronize this in my mouth.
There you go. And while we're synchronizing our situation, please synchronize that subscribe and bell notification.
You have to hit the bell. You won't get well, honestly, YouTube is a dick, so you may or may not get a notification regardless if you ring the bell, but you have a better chance if you ring that bell. I think that's that.
And is that it? Buy the cookbook. I know she told you earlier, but buy the cookbook.
That's what I can't stop doing that.
It's so many recipes from when we used to have the bakery, and they're so easy that even I can follow them.
He does. I'm shocked. Like 2 or 2, like he nails that.
So, is that it?
Catch you next time.
We'll catch you next time.
Catch you next time.
Oh, good night kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, ivory dove, passionate love. Listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition. Get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning. Get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning. Get up.